Hey, how you guys doing today? I know it's it's been a different day today. Uh, it's been a day that unfortunately I never would imagine, or I couldn't fathom that. Yeah, but today, man, I lost a great friend, a brother, Mr. Kenneth Walker. He's been up on this podcast, a big supporter, and he contributes with knowledge, information, and helping other fellow truckers out there in the Georgia area. And we lost him this morning and got word early this morning from family and friends. Young brother, very young, and so much still to offer to this world in this trucking industry. It is just, I'm still in disbelief. I am still in disbelief. Hello. Need to pep up. Need to pep up. All right. Imagine, like, imagine being in this industry and giving it all you have and making it accomplishments, and you being a father too. You're a father, and you got to raise your teenagers, and you still got to operate your trucking company, and you're running independent, and you put all of this time in, you these sacrifices and so much you put in, then you get the word that it's finally happening. You get the word that one of your customers now is going to give you an entire route. Now you can expand your business. You got the capital. Everything you put, all of the work, all of the sacrifice is now paying off. That happened this past Monday. We talked every morning, almost every morning, almost. It probably was one or two mornings that might go by, but didn't no more mornings than that. Get a call from him. Yo, D. I'm like, what's up with the pimp? We talked, hey man, how's the family? I'm like, man, everybody's cool, copacetic. How's your family? He like, oh, my son, he's doing good. We're going to get him prepped for college. And yeah. I'm like, oh man, that's awesome, bro. Then he's like, man, my customer, yo, D. I'm like, what? Don't be mad at me. Don't be mad at me. Well, what you talking about, pimp? He like, man, I got to trade in the Freightliner. I'm like, the Freightliner Classic? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and trade in the Freightliner Classic and a Peterbilt. What you mean, Peterbilt? Well, I got opportunity, D. I'm about to go and get 10 trucks. I got the customer that I've been pulling for. I'm like, yeah, the one you've been telling me about. Man, they giving me the route. I signed the papers. I said, for real? Yeah, man, I'm going to get me 10 trucks. I need 10 day cabs. He's like, man, I already got my, he has been running on his own authority. But he got his back office because he was in litigation with the customer. And it was like a 2-month process. And everything was finalized. He was going to go to a 10 truck operation running day cabs, local, with W-2 employees. This man has been working with this customer with a simple Freightliner, 2 Freightliners and a couple of trailers. He was doing dropping in hooks. He was doing it all to keep the customer happy, and it finally paid off. He was going to go and get some 2022 Peterbilt day cabs. He already talked to the dealership. Money was good. Order has been placed. He already had the drivers. And then this shit. Then you don't wake up. You don't wake up. His branding, his clothes branding, is Highway Hustle. And he told me the reason behind the wording Highway Hustle. Highway Hustle is a representation of the average man grinding every day, putting in that work, taking care of your family, and to reach that point of accomplishments. He was a very humble man. And that was his brand, Highway Hustler. Get it. He was an advocate in the community. He participated in the kids' football sports in the community. And then Big Brother, Big Sister programs. This man scheduled his operation around his child, number one, and also his community, number two. So a little bit about that. With his customer required him to work from 12 a.m. to 7 a.m. That was his window to complete his routes. And a lot of carriers wouldn't do it. A lot of carriers came and a lot of carriers left. But this man right here stuck in it. And he was like, man, I have to be good at this day because I have to pick up my kids from school. I got to take my kids to football practice. And then, you know, I get in the middle of the nighttime, I do my website, then take me a nap, go to sleep, get up, run my route, back at the house, doing it back and forth. He's like, man, I know I'm not making as big money as these guys, like making $5 a mile and all it is. Now, he did get discouraged sometimes, but I told him, hey, man, look at what you got, though, bro. You got a direct. It's consistent. It works with your schedule. Fuck all of this shit. He stayed with it, bro. You know, it hits me hard because knowing this brother personally, and I met him off the internet. Off of Facebook. And knowing what he put in and knowing at the beginning of this week, Monday morning, that was the call. Yo, D, I got it now. I'm Mr. Number One. I'm about to go and give me 10 trucks. And his customer is a international customer. This is a big customer. He's been working with this customer for over 7 years. And he finally got his break. Instead of them just getting him 1 to 3 loads a week, he had the route where it's going to be 3 loads a day. 3 different routes, local, around the ATL. And today was Sunday. Yeah, man. Shout out to Mr. C.K. Walker, Mr. Highway Hustler. May you rest in ease and in heaven, brother. Yeah. So this show tonight's gonna be different, man. This show tonight, man. If y'all ain't unaware, you're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow. You're not promised tomorrow, man. I've been crying. Yeah. You're not promised tomorrow. He was on this podcast. I'm going to take a break for a sec, but I'm going to show you the gentleman. Just a little clip, dedication to my brother.
Hot 20. Give her that funky 40. Give her that funky 40. Make it happy, Captain. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, man.
Yeah, let me go ahead and let him back in. And plus, I need to grab the charger, man. I need to grab the charger on this damn phone. Hold on. Ah. But anyway, well, Keith, man, what's some advice you could give to some of these people? Some helpful tips and tricks.
Man, run your trucking business as a business, not a hustle, and you'll be all right.
What you mean by that, Pimp?
But like I said, I got buddies that when they started with the authority, they used to say stuff like, "I got to make $2,000 a week, so I go down to the casino." They ain't thinking about running their business, putting money back up, you know, staying in compliance, you know.
Oh, we got Gino on the line. What up,
Mineral water,
Gino?
What's
Moonshine.
what's
min-
going on? What's
mineral
happening?
water, mineral water.
Yeah, mineral water. That's my CB. Yeah, that's my CB handle there. You know, we all take a load of mineral water there. Come on. Yeah, man. What's
What
going on
happened
with
to
you?
me?
I don't know.
Man, I got some apple pie for you.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord, damn man. Boy, don't tell me that though, man. Don't tell me that.
Yeah.
Apple pie mineral water. Now that's good. It's got the electrolytes and everything in it for you though, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Better go.
Oh yeah. Where the world Daryl went to?
Um, probably at the truck stop somewhere.
Oh boy. I don't know, man. He might slide the Tanner back, man. Got one of them biggins there, man. You know. Slide the Tanners in the field wheel back there, man. You know.
Where you at now, Gino?
Man, I'm over here in
There you go.
Hamilton.
$40.
Yep,
$40.
$40. Oh boy. It's about $40.
Podcast.
Hey, Darren, just slide the Tanners back there, man, for the weight distribution.
He can't hear you.
Probably can't. Couple of days, man. You know, just sat still up there in Milwaukee, man, for about a couple of days, and came back to Joliet, Illinois Friday. Grabbed another load Saturday. Dropped that off Sunday in Augusta, Georgia, and then reloaded. No, take that back. I unloaded Sunday in Awana, Georgia, and then reloaded in Augusta, Georgia, and then took my break, and then I came.
Yeah, that was my guy right there, man. That was my guy right there. It's from our one of our podcasts that we did early on. It's still up. And that's Mr. Kenneth Walker and Gino. Oh, Gino Cook. Let me tell y'all this, man. In this trucking industry, it really don't hit you until you get someone close to you that you love and respect. But trucking is just more than just trying to get the best loads. Trucking, you got to think beyond this. This brother had everything to look forward to. He always had a smile. Everything that he worked towards to accomplish, he accomplished it. Unfortunately, he's not here with us to enjoy it. If you in this industry and you somewhere right now feeling sad and out and you getting bogged down with the brokers talking to you, man, you gotta step up. You gotta step up. You cannot be sitting around here in this industry feeling down and out and putting yourself into stress because somebody on the phone will give you the rate. We are here We are here. Everything you think could go wrong is going wrong. Everything you think could happen is being performed in front of our faces. It's in act. Nobody is coming to save us or coming to save you. And if something should happen to you, say. You gotta start thinking about your loved ones, and you gotta start understanding that it's more to life than trying to outdo other trucks, right? Ken, he always stayed in his own lane. That's how he talked, like what you just seen. I'm gonna pull that podcast number up. But in all the podcasts that he came on, if y'all witness it or y'all been rocking with me for a while, you will be able to listen to the podcast, see how that brother talked. The brother just cool. You couldn't ruffle his feathers, right? But he also gave back to his community in the trucking industry too. He would tell people, hey man, you need to put some money back for a rainy day. Say, man, you need to stop comparing yourself. Why you showing your checks? Say, man, when you park that truck, go home. Go home. Go and spend time with your loved ones, right? So we're going to change the step a little bit because, hey, what's up with you, Mr. Johnson, man? Sorry for your loss, man. Hurry up and buy. What's up with you, pimp? What's up with you, pimp? We back now. All right, we back, all right? We're going to shake this shit off, right? But I do this, man, because I love doing it, right? I might not be like the other people, but you got other channels out there that's fucking great, right? You got other truckers out there that give good insight. You got other truckers out there that's good at what they doing, right? You got to figure out what you want to do, right? I know I'm freestyling tonight because tonight, man, it's like I hear the gripes. All right? I hear the gripes and I hear people say, oh, man, you see what the broker said? Hey, man, you see what this broker said? Hey, man, you see what this YouTuber said about trucks and this? I'm like, man, say, pimp, those things right there, man, I don't even let it occupy me. Reason I don't let it occupy me, man, because there's more out here. Because if something fucking happens to you, you want to make sure that you are secure. Now, shout out to Theo and Mr. Dirty Broker. I was over there in that channel this morning. Shout out to Mr. Dirty Broker. Shout out to Theo. And the things that they was talking about this morning and the other truckers that joined that panel was some very impactful information that people take for granted each and every day. People think that you're going to be healthy. Nothing's going to never happen to you. Nothing. No, I'm not worrying about it. I'm going to put it off. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this. Nothing's going to happen. And before you know it, something is happening. And then you're sitting there like, oh, shit. Do you got a life insurance policy? I don't need none of that. Okay, then. I'm not knocking you. So this is not a knock to anybody. If you don't want it, more power to you. But if you are that individual that's on the fence about it, then this is for you. Because you have more positive than negative. Having life insurance policy, having a plan, having accidental insurance, setting yourself up just in case of that mishap. We don't expect it, but you got to expect the unexpected, right? I'd rather be ready and surprised rather than surprised and not ready. And that's what we need to start thinking like. Now, we understand that, okay, unfortunately, some of us can't afford it. But when we could afford it, did we take the time out to try to afford it? Or did we just sit around here and gloat about the materialistic shit that came up that we want to gloat about and share? Did we put something back for the unexpected, right? Now the pros about having accidental insurance and all these coverages. Hold on. Hey, babe, what was that? Insurance. What's the insurance called? Huh? Yeah, we had Aflac. I had Aflac for many a years. And I thought I didn't need it. I thought that, okay, I got Aflac. Only thing I'm doing is just giving my money away. Been paying on it. I was paying on that policy for many and many of years. And then one day, I was doing a celebration. I decided to take one of my motorcycles out. Right? Decided to take my motorcycle. It was a Saturday morning, around 11 a.m. I'm like, well, it's a beautiful day to take the motorcycle out. You know, I'm celebrating. I got a 8-truck operation. Man, life is good. I'm home on Saturday. Everybody, the trucks are parked. Money made for the week. Let's go. So, we did. Went for a ride. I say within 15 minutes of that ride, I seen nothing but, what I say? I seen the highway. I see the beautiful blue skies. I was dressed to impress too. I pulled out the Ninja, the Kawasaki 636 Ninja. Modified. So then I had on black jeans. Had my nice, the Disani, I can't pronounce it now. I got to remember the name. But I had on some Italian race boots. Had on my button-up flannel shirt. Nice ass helmet. Ferrari? I'm trying to remember the helmet. No, it was a Shoei. Riding along. Happiest man in the motherfucking world. Then all of a sudden, traffic came to a stop. I'm sitting, I see the car slowing down in front of me. I'm in the center lane. It's like a 4-lane highway. Look over to my right. I'm like, I never stop on the right. I never slow down in the right lane. Because people in the right lane, yes, it's the slow lane, but they don't pay fucking attention. So I moved to the left lane because I see that it's gradually slowing down to a stop versus right lane. Them motherfuckers just stopping, then going. Then I'm like, oh no. So I made a quick judgment, move over to that left lane. I got behind, I'll never forget it was a plumber's truck. Got behind there, slowly coming down, breaking down the gear. Boom, boom, boom. And we ease to a stop. Good traffic everywhere. Only thing I heard was, I didn't feel no pain. I did not feel any pain. Before I knew it, I hit that back of that damn plumber's truck. And when I awoken, I was underneath the car. And the bike on top of me. It was a white woman dressed in a nurse suit. She grabbed my arm. I didn't know which part of the car I was underneath. But I knew my arm was in front of the tire. The front driver's side tire. And then a couple more people, the lady was talking to me. Calm down. It's going to be okay. 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 She took out my motorcycle gloves and started rubbing my wrist. Then I just felt that damn burning pain. Like that pain came in like a gradual burn up my back, then my side. I couldn't feel my feet or my legs. I just feel my back. It seemed like it took fucking forever. Somehow they got that car off of me. They say I fainted. So they pulled me, get me from underneath, and I woke back up, laying on my back, looking at the sky. All these people around me. Then the ambulance, the fire department, then the police. Then that lady, I'll never forget that lady. She like, oh, do you want me to call somebody? I couldn't respond. It's almost like a shock. Like, you feel pain, but you're not in pain. You feel it, but you're not in it. You're not like, no, it's like, like you talking to yourself in your head, like, God damn. Man, people talking to you, but you can hear people. I guess the nurses, they know, how to keep you calm, because, motherfucker, I was calm. But I wasn't feeling right. They get in the ambulance. Babe, so did the nurse call you? The nurse called you, didn't she? Huh? Yeah, so somehow the nurse, she used my phone, right? Somehow my wife and the nurse talked. And she was like, hey, husband involved in an accident. My wife over here. My wife rushed down. I was in the back of the ambulance at that time. They talking to me, and I could see my bike. And that motherfucker was underneath the car. And that's when the ambulance, the people was like, hey, sir, are you aware you've been involved in an accident? I'm like, yeah. Okay. Then the police come over there. Then I overhear him like, yeah, the car, he said that he didn't see him. And by the time he seen him, he slammed on his brakes. And they were like, oh, you lucky to be alive. You hit the back of the plumber's truck. And then, I'm like, damn. Get to the hospital, do the test and everything. And get home, get discharged, get home, and that's when that shit start to run in. That's when, boy, you talking about back pain, leg spasm. Oh, no. I was out of the game for 6 months. 6 months. 6 fucking months. And I had to use my insurance. Had to use insurance. We had to rethink. The drivers was not doing their jobs. I had to restructure the company at that time. I'm at the house on painkillers and I'm trying to stay coherent. I'm trying to walk. You get the call, hey, the driver's over there fucking up. You're sitting on the couch mad as hell, like, God damn. Then you try to talk to people over the phone. You're like, God damn, man, this shit ain't working. But just imagine if I didn't take the pro steps of having insurance for myself. I had health insurance, life insurance, accidental insurance. I knew riding bikes, riding a motorcycle, and also operating a trucking company that I'm at a high fucking risk of going broke if something happens to me while I'm on this bike. And by God, it did. It changed me. It changed me in many different ways. It changed me in so many ways. After that, I sold all my bikes. Sold them. I sold every single bike that I had. And all of them were nice. Now, I remember the guys on Facebook, oh, man, you need the money? I didn't tell people why I was selling it. I just, hey, man, bike for sale. Gave them the specifications on the bike. This is what I need for the bike. Oh, man, I'll bring you, you asking $35,000. I got $10,000 cash. I'm like, man, just hey. And people didn't understand, even my trucker friends, they didn't understand, like, why the fuck is D giving up the bikes? I was a good rider. Yeah, I was a good rider. I was a good fucker. I would say myself, I was a good rider. We got videos. We rode. But when I got hit, oh, that shit changed me. It was the aftermath of the accident. It was the aftermath of being disabled. Disabled to my whole operation. No money coming in. I literally am like, what the fuck? Just sitting there, you sitting there and you thinking to yourself, if you didn't have some type of financial support, I'm sitting there upset because people ain't doing what they supposed to do for me in order to pay them. And I'm depending on them. I'm fucking depending. Now, I'm depending on them to keep a good reputation with my customers. But if I was dependent on them financially, oh shit, man, I became a heavy drug user. I've been stressed the fuck out. I would have been stressed out knowing that as my body healed, the broker I'm getting. I'm already, I can't do anything. What I'm going to do? Stand up and going, couldn't move. 6 months. Had to go to physical therapy. Man, boy, I tell you, I felt like, damn. Had to change things up, man. I thank you, S125. Thank you, Mr. Kenneth Walker. So, I sold the bikes. I made a promise to myself. I would not put myself in a high risk like that to lose control or the ability. I know I'm going to hear somebody say, man, not everybody's perfect. I know. But I actually knew that I ran the risk. I'm the one that's in charge of the company. I'm the one that's the head honcho. People below me is depending on me to be there in order for things for the operation to function properly. And I'm not there. I'm not answering the phones. I'm not coherent. I'm sleeping half of the day because I'm on painkillers. And when I do wake up, it's nighttime. By the time I got back to like, okay, let's do it, it was done. My wife and I had to have a talk. Call my family members over. Hey, man, we can't do this no more. Oh, man, what you mean? Man, I can't do this. Oh, man, it's going to be all right. But where was you guys at when I'm sitting on the fucking couch trying to get better? Oh, man, you know, I had some things to do, but I'm here now. Hey, say, pimp. Nah, man. We selling these trucks. Selling them. Selling the trucks. Oh, man, you ain't got the bikes. Sold the motherfucking bikes. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I'm like, man, I got to reduce this fucking risk. Yes, I'm making money, but my risk is up there too. I'm out here racing bikes, riding bikes, and there's nothing. Now, let me say this I'm not knocking anybody that ride a bike, but any guy that rides a bike, rides a motorcycle, you know that the risk increases with motorcycles. It's not about you. It's about the people behind you, beside you, in front of you. Things that you cannot control. I'm sitting there, proper tail lights. You can see the stoplight. You can see every vehicle around me already coming to a halt or stopped. And boom. So Theo and them, Theo and Mr. Dirty Broker was speaking about having a contingency plan or a retirement plan or investment and investing in other sources of income, streams of income. And that right there is so powerful. And unfortunately, you got drivers out here that they pass away. They do. You don't want to leave your family with a truck note. Now, this Kenneth, all his stuff paid for. But I just say this because I believe this message needs to get out there, right? You guys need to start thinking about what is your backup plan, right? I don't care if you just going to get you some Aflac insurance, accidental insurance. Get something. Get something. Because it's putting you on the right path. All this, oh man, hey, let something happen to you, bro. Unfortunately, hopefully nothing happened to you. I don't want anything to happen, not any individual. But if you get out here and catch pneumonia and you out the game for 2 months, 3 months, what you got? And I'm not trying to be mean, but really, God damn it, we are grown-ups. We are literally grown-ups. And we don't even have a security blanket for our kids. Some of us. I don't know, man. If you're going to be out here talking about you got more money than Joe Bob, fuck y'all motherfuckers, y'all ain't getting money like me, I got money like anybody else, and you don't have no safety plan, man, that shit doesn't mean nothing, man. And unfortunately, a lot of us put a lot of energy into shit. We will sit there, we will bath in shit. When I say shit, the nonsense, the ignorant shit, things that doesn't help us, protect us, or have our back financially, emotionally, or spiritually. We will invest a lot of goddamn energy in shit, but then go into the first truck stop, go into the first restroom, public restroom, and fucking complain because the bathroom is dirty. Well, you've been living in shit all your fucking life. But you don't want to clean it up. You don't want to clean up what you have. But you expect everybody else to clean up around you. And then when something happens to you, the people you least expect is there that has your fucking back, but they only could do so much because they financially only have so much to give you. Now, let's say it was a scale between 0 and 10. 0, you don't have nothing. 10, you perfect. Now, let's say something happened to you. You get sick, you fall ill, and you got a friend over here. Your friend now saying, okay, brother, I'm going to help you out. Tell your wife to give me a call or whatever. And your ass over here didn't do nothing, ain't got nothing. And your partner like, okay, let's get him to the hospital. The hospital bill, $100,000. God damn, all right. We're going to let y'all, we're going to have to let that thing be taken care of later. All right, let's help him with his house note. Okay, we're going to help him with the house note. All right, house note, $4,000. God damn. Well, I only got $5,000. $4,000 going to the house note. Okay. All right, light bill, $800. That's $4,800. Okay, at least your wife and kids got roof over their head, but only got it for 30 more days, pimp. What you gonna do after the 30 days? And that's where you gotta look at like, damn, outsiders only could do so much. You could do a GoFundMe, but outsiders only could do so much. And you sitting right there. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted like nobody cares about you. Don't think that Nobody's shedding a tear for you while you up there in that fucking hospital room. Don't think that your partner's not missing you or praying for you. Don't think that people or strangers are not praying for you to get better or not praying for you to come out of this strong and resilient. No, we all praying for you. But we're going to need you to do something when you get better. We're going to need you to go out here and make this shit up, baby. You got to come on. You survived it, overcame it. Let's go. Because it's going to be a fucking rough road. Because this is going to be a lesson you will never forget. You're going to need a backup plan, baby. This is one of the industries that doesn't give you shit when you get your own authority. It's all up to you. It's really up to you. And people are like, well, man, okay. I don't give a damn like what Theo and Dirty Broker was saying, like $15, $20. Yeah, that money adds up. Like, put money back or get some life insurance policies. Healthcare. By God, I must admit, I really have to agree with Theo on this one. Some of y'all do need health insurance. I don't see how you got a medical card. And y'all up here arguing, motherfuckers. I'm like, man, I know this guy. I know this guy got sleep apnea. Daryl, don't judge a book by its cover. Man, I say, man, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. I don't give a fuck if this guy could buy an Escalade. But if he ain't got a health insurance policy, and if he ain't putting money or investment into his health, all of that shit he has will be gone. He won't be able to enjoy that shit. It's like we would rather, oh man, hold on. Let me slow it down. Let me smoke this black real quick. Yeah, trucking with Red Top Rich. Yes, I used to ride, but too many people distracted texting while driving. Yes, sir. Yes. That is a fact. Lost a lot of great people because a text message was worth more than a person's life. I know there's going to be it is what it is, but it's unfortunate. I don't know, man. It's not the popular thing, and I hear it. And I truly do. I might be listening to the wrong channels. But I told myself, I'm going to search for all these good YouTubers. And this is no fucking sly. I'm listening to them from now on. I'm tuning in to their stuff. Listen to Dirty Broker in the morning time. Man, I'm telling you, that's like listening to jazz. I get my damn cup of coffee. And I turn on the Bluetooth speakers around my home. And I listen to him while I'm brushing my teeth. When I'm about to make some breakfast. Hell, when I'm cleaning up the shop. I'm like, I like this right here. I like this right here. This is some easy listening. You're learning something. Then you can relate. That's the biggest thing, to relate. You can relate to this stuff, right? You're like, yeah, man, I went through that. Oh, man, I went through that. Oh, man, I went through that. And a lot of people don't, I know that it takes more. That I really believe in, it takes a village to raise a child, right? And it actually takes a village to raise a grown-ass person too, believe it or not. Because we got to learn from one another. We got to learn from the elders. We got to learn from the people that put it in before us. And we also have to look at the people that's putting it in presently. We got to learn from both angles. If we're not learning from both angles, then we are just closed-minded. Then when something hit us or something happened to us, let's be honest, we human. We freak the fuck out. Some people say, well, I don't freak out. Yes, you do. No, I don't freak out. People think freaking out is, yeah. No. You could go domicile. You could go quiet. You could go in your own little dark little hole. You still freaking the fuck out. because you don't know. And when you are put in a situation where you have no control and you don't have the ability to do what you need to do, oh, yeah. Come on now, be realistic, pimp. Some people, I had talks with my family members where they're like, well, when you got better, it was easy for you. You could just go back. I'm like, I got to take a damn drug test now. I waited 60 days to take a drug test because I'm like, I was taking controlled substance. And I don't want to go through one. I did not want to go through all that FMCSA BS. I didn't want to, oh, you got a failed drug test. You got this in your system. You got a controlled substance in your system. Then I got to bring the doctor letter. Then I got to show proof. And then, oh, no, man, I waited. And during that waiting time, only thing I seen, I'm being honest, only thing I seen was dollar signs. Every day, it was just that dollar sign going down where it had the arrow button going down and dollar signs. Dollar signs, dollar signs. And I told you, I had to pray. That shit made me just like, ah. My wife tried to make light of it. She's like, well, at least the bill's paid and things are paid. But I'm like, babe, we're going to have to start up. We're going to be starting. We are going to be starting back over from a hard spot. But we overcame it. And from that day right there, I would say, having that Aflac insurance, it saved my ass. My insurance bill, I'll never forget, because we had to get on that guy insurance. My hospital bill was $55,000. I said, God damn. Then they started sitting in the ambulance. They even charged me for the fire trucks. I got a fire truck bill. They brought 2 fire trucks. I'm like, but I'm not the one. Well, their insurance got to submit it. Oh, no. I got to submit the paperwork to my attorney. I'm like, man, this is just a fucking hassle. Then we had to go to physical therapy. And I'm like, man. Well, we got a deductible. Well, you can't drive. Now, my wife got to take off work because I'm under the influence. I'm under painkillers. I'm like, God damn. I never had back pain like that. That back pain, getting hit from the back by a vehicle at more than 55 miles an hour and you standing still on a bike. Whoo. So, let's go on. Fellow truckers out there. The market is what the market is, right? The market is what the market is. What are some helpful tips right now? Here goes some advice. Pay attention to your date to pay. I noticed that a lot of truckers stated that they are parking their trucks for some time, right? If you're planning on parking your truck for more than 1 week, or 1 week or more, there you go, 1 week or more, go through your invoice, okay? Go through all of your invoice. Doesn't matter if you are using a factoring company. Start looking at your date to pay, your DDP, all right? Your Delta Tom Paul. Look at your DDP and start looking at any broker that has not paid in 45 days. Start seeing them reoccurring notices of date to pay, the date to pay. Okay, now they're probably going to send you back a prescript response. Okay, that's cool, but send it to their accounts payable department. Try your best to clear your books before the end of December. Got a runny nose, allergies. Try to clear your books before the end of December. This reduces the chances of chargebacks. This also helps you to find out if brokers are about to go out of business. Because this is the shiesty shit that goes on during this time of the season. At this time of the season, they like to call it book it and lock it. Basically, fuck paying you, and we're going to lock the doors. There we go. Shutting down business. File on our bond. And then next year, they open up a new brokering company under a different LLC, or they partner up. Long story short, the carrier is going to get the short end of the stick if the carrier is not proficient. So if you decide to say, forget it, I'm parking my truck, I'm with you. I'm not making fun of you. I ain't got shit to say. But I'm going to tell you, make good use of your time. Don't worry about saying it right now. Right now, every trucker in America need to make these fucking brokers pay up what's on the books. Don't float these damn bills. Don't float these bills. If you don't have by today's time, you should have a copy of BOL. Now, when you do a request for payment, meaning you just let them know, hey, say, pimp, I know that you're supposed to pay me by December 1st. Pimp, we're going to need that money by January 1st. I'm going to need that money by December 24th. Now, are you going to be considered irritating? Yes, but you're not breaking any law. You're not doing anything that's scamming or anything that's unprofessional. No, you are fucking not. What you are doing is clearing your books to make sure that once we go into this official recession, you don't have a lot of debt that's dealing with your company hanging over you through the factoring company. Because the factoring company is your lifeline. The factoring company is your lifeline. You don't need a factoring company tampering with your flow of income. So, what do? You become the broker attitude right now. You don't need to call them. Don't do the call shit. Because they're going to see your number, block your number, not answer your number. See, that's little petty ass shit. You hit them with the QuickBooks. That's if you got QuickBooks. If you don't have QuickBooks, I advise you to get fucking QuickBooks. Because you could set the notice. I did it, and I'm telling you what I did. I did it 5 times every day. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Automatically. Boom. Daily reminder. The brokers on everything I love. I hit the broker so hard with those notifications. Everybody paid up. Then they told me, we ain't going to do business with you. Then one broker, ABF, shout out to ABF. ABF sent me over a check number, the tracking number. They sent the check number with the invoice matching number, the pickup and delivery. They sent me here, please stop sending our payroll account department notices of payment. We have paid this on this date. We spoke with so-and-so. Here go the time. We called this. Man, they gave me everything. It was like a damn court transcript. But I felt good. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Yes, I left out left the year with, I think I only had like $8,000 left on the books. 8,000, but I brought it down from 46. Just in case these brokers did a chargeback, because I've went through that. I've literally, I got it. $40,000. 2015, the year 2015, February of 2015, I was put on notice of chargebacks. Man, 2 brokers went out of business, and by God, when I tell you, I'm already in the slow season. I'm parked. I'm at home. And when I get the notice of chargebacks via email, I'm like, I'm calling the factoring company. Factoring company say, hey, only thing we do is process the bill. It's up to you to file on the bond. But if you want us to file on the bond on the behalf of your company, We charge 5%. Huh? I don't have, whoa, you gonna charge 5%? You already charged me a percentage to factor the load. Well, we're gonna charge additional 5%. And then if we don't collect all of it, you're still gonna be charged the charge back on the remainder. If I'm not mistaken, they receive like 20,000 of the 45, and the rest I had to pay out of pocket. All of my loads was ran through the month of November to December. And I still believe to this day that the factoring company knew that those brokering companies was going out of business or went out of business because they had over like 3,000 carriers signed up with them. And majority of, well, I didn't know all 3,000 carriers, but I knew a good handful. We all dealt with the same broker. So when it happened, we like, what the fuck? And that's the screwed up part when you and your partners, or well, not partners, but you and other fellow truck drivers gets on the phone like, hey man, did you do business with ABC broker? Yeah, I did. Man, did you get charged back? I'm like, yeah, bro, I got charged back. You got charged back too? Yeah. What you gonna do? Man, I'm trying to file on the bond. How's it coming? I don't even know. I'm waiting on a call back. And I didn't know that. I didn't know the proper way on collecting on the bond during that time. I didn't know. I went with the factoring company. And they ate my lunch. When they collected the money that they could, they called me, the owner of the factoring company. He said, do you need a loan? Do I need a loan? I'm like, man, this bullshit. And I'm going to tell you something. I could have avoided all of that shit. I had a partner that was already up on game on payroll. That's what he used to do. That's what he used to do for a living, is payroll. He told me to change up my operation, be more diligent, and I didn't listen because I had to do work. I'm like, man, I'm a truck driver. I'm already driving. I'm already doing this, and this. Now you want me to do this? Ah, man, fuck that. I'm paying this factory company to do it. Oh, I got a front row seat to fuck around and find out university. I got a good PhD too. I made the dean list. No, shit, I never even heard of the word chargeback. I thought it was a fucking football team or something. They charged me back, man. They got me. Brokering companies, they got me. So, from that day on, changed up my billing. So, to help out you fellow truck drivers, because it does show up in the news. It's amazing. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Might have to get another Black and Mild here. It's amazing now, man, how FMCSA wants to put out all of these scare tactics bulletins about dispatchers. Like dispatchers is our biggest problem. Dispatchers is not our biggest problem. I'm going to tell you that right now. This is my opinion. So let me say that for the record. Dispatchers is not our biggest problem. Biggest problem is fucking brokers. Biggest problem that the brokers still operate under laws of fucking the dinosaurs. Yeah, they had a little adjustment on their broker's bond, but that was minute compared to carriers. They're unregulated. They are running a fucking muck. They are the FTX of the transportation industry. I said it again. Brokering companies are the fucking FTX of trucking companies, of the trucking industries. They could file bankruptcy on $20 million of debt, and they only required to have a measly ass $50,000 bond. Yes, their customer could require them to have $1 million, $20 million, $30 million, but it only protects the fucking customer. But it doesn't protect the carrier. It doesn't protect trucking companies. That is FTX. That is a fucking mockery. Now, don't send me no notifications from FMCSA talking about dispatchers. I don't need to read about you. Okay, you guys. Everybody in the trucking industry, come here. Come full circle. Come here. Hey, you guys. If you are running a dispatch service and you are profiting off the transaction of load, freight, or shut up. Shut up. Let's talk about these brokers. Because you are being, how are you concerned about truckers' detention time and payment when you ain't looking at the source of the problem? The problem lies over there. You want us looking over here. The dispatchers only have the power from the carrier. The broker has the power from you. You ain't regulating them. You want to make the highway safer? Okay, then allow carriers to get better drivers. How can carriers get better drivers? If they got fucking paid. Allow carriers to participate in this so-called trending market fluctuation analytics. And when I say carriers, I don't need to hear JB Hunt shit. In order to qualify to participate on the board, you cannot receive government subsidies more than $1 million per quarter. Oh. That takes out all you little motherfucking lobbyists real quick. Let's get some real carriers up there. Let's get the real carriers. When I say the real ones, the ones that do have to factor every now and then. So we can get this shit understood. How is it that you can have a book of business over your bond, but not required to increase it for security of payment? And hold on now. Oh, come here, little cousin. You thought I was going to let you walk out that back door. Factoring companies. If factoring companies have to verify carrier insurance to make sure that it's in compliance with federal and FMCSA regulations, then factoring companies should require brokering companies to have insurance and verify insurance for payment of doing business more than the bond. Meaning, if you got a $50,000 bond, we can only extend $50,000 of credit. No more of this 10 million. No more of this 1.5 million. No more of this 900,000. No. Every dollar got to be backed because carriers are at liable risk of losing. Oh, see, y'all don't want to do that shit. FMCSA don't want to talk about that. They want to tell y'all to worry about the dispatchers. I'm want to look at the damn problem. Hey, what up with you, Triple D? Now, here go the thing. If we're going to sit here and say we're going to participate and everybody want to eat, then everybody should be able to eat at the damn table. This is when you decide to say that the carrier has to carry the bulk of the load, no hints, no pun intended, but you get to reap all the fucking benefits. Oh no, this is not a capitalist society. Oh no, this is not capitalism. Nah, this dictatorship. You dictating every fucking thing. No, you want to play this dictator role? Let's do it like this. back every fucking transaction with insurance. The doctor's got to carry insurance. Don't give me this 50,000. Here goes something fun to you guys. You know when construction companies have to do bids with the government, they have to bid the job. So let's say I want a job for the city of Dallas, right? Okay. You know, as a business, as a construction firm, if I wanted to bid for $1 million, okay, I gave the city a quote for $1 million to do the job. Did you not know that I have to have a minimum of $2 million in insurance just in case that I don't fulfill the fucking job? The government wants you to put insurance on yourself for their money. And they want more than dollar for dollar. But brokers only have to put a penny to a dollar. You put up a dollar, they only have to put up one fucking penny. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But the government would not allow you to do or operate in the same structure as the broker, meaning coming to the government with $50,000 bond and telling the government, okay, we're going to do $1 million worth of work with you. The government's going to say, no, we're going to need $2 million just in case, we just want to make sure, everybody here is playing fair and everybody here money is safe and secure. That is the most obvious thing, man. Have you guys ever thought about that? Have y'all ever thought about that? Have you ever just sat there and thought about that? Like, I could hear these shows, right? I could hear these broker shows. I could hear these veterans in trucking. I could hear all these gurus of trucking. But nobody's talking about insuring the carrier money. Everybody else's money is secure when it comes to the carrier. The freight money is secure. The cargo money is secure. Truck, trailer, hell, pedestrians, accidentals, bobtail insurance. We got everybody fucking covered. I think we are the biggest damn umbrella. But nobody is covered when dealing with us. We are not covered. We out there in the fucking rain. And they dictating the rates. And they could shut down. If we have to pursue our money, we have to do it through civil. Get this, hold on, let me get this straight. Everybody else could go federal or criminally against me and sue me, right? Hey, yeah, they could go civil. Okay. I go civil with a broker. Good luck. My insurance company is just going to pay out if I agree or not. Them motherfuckers, they afforded that. What happened, Bobby? Why haven't you pay OB Transportation? Well, his BOL, we couldn't read the signature. Hey, OB Transportation, do you have a clearer copy of the BOL so we could get payment? I gave you guys the original. It's 90 days past the date of receipt. All of a sudden, y'all can't read the damn signature. We're going to need you to calm down. There's no reason to use that type of language, okay? Just calm down. I'm trying to help you. Don't get upset at me. I'm not the one to sign the BOL. And see, that's that fuckery right there. You're like, man, come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. It's been 90 days. Just give me my money. Let's go on about my business. Well, we are trying to. Can you give us a call back? I'm getting on the next fucking flight. Y'all fucking with me. But that's the real shit. We don't talk about that. So let's talk about it. Carriers out there, if you're going to sit home for the holidays, get your books together. Start sending notification of payment. Start looking at your books. And this is going to take you to do the work right here. You got to start making notes about the brokers that like to fuck around and hold your money for the longest. Stop doing business with brokers like that. They floating on that credit. Do not. That is very risky for you. If you got a broker, if you see a trend of a broker doing that 65, and don't, please, I'm going to tell y'all something. That market, what these brokers like to say, my customer pays me, not fucking lies. That is a lie. That is a blunt L-I-E. That is a lie. Some of these companies pays in 7 days of receipt. Some of them do 14 days. Some of them bi-weekly. Hell, some of them 30. A lot of them don't carry that debt that long. No, that's too much debt to carry over. Not all of them. That is a lie. I smell that fucking lie. That is a lie. Them brokers. Oh, man, this is the year 2022. We about to go in 2023. You trying to tell me you trying to tell me your customer is just sending you a check in the mail? Come on, man. Come on. Now, does it happen? Yes, some customers are that way. But it's not a set standard all the way across the board. Like they make it seem. Well, once we get paid, we pay you. Lie, motherfucker. That's a lie. That's a lie. That is a lie. Big Willie D, let me put you up on the board, Big Willie D. Insurance open on line of credit. Yes, sir. All right, let's see what he said. All open invoices need to be to have full coverage insurance brokers. Then we'll start paying faster. Yes, sir. I agree with you, brother. Yes. That's what we need to start talking. There we go. Yes, sir. See, this as a trucking community, this is where we need to put our head together. I can't come up with everything. Some of y'all motherfuckers, yeah, you're a lot smarter than me. But this is what we need. This is the fucking discussion. Let's stop. I'm going to tell you, it's the shit we need to stop arguing about. When to get an oil change. Let's stop arguing about miles per gallon. Let's stop arguing about truck parking. And let's stop arguing about I make more money than you. Fuck all of that. That's irrelevant. Let's start talking about guarantee our money. Then we get back to the bullshit. But let's start talking about guaranteeing our damn money. Because we dancing around the subject. Fuck FMCSA with that damn dispatcher. I think it was a waste of time. I think they wasted a lot of taxpayer money typing that bullshit up. They are not addressing the problem. All right, thank you guys, man. I tried to, man. But we need to start addressing the problem. We as truckers right now, and I'm not knocking the broker. I'm not. But I'm saying hold them at the standard that you hold trucking companies. Hold them at the same standard. What's wrong with saying, okay, you gotta be held at the same standard because we are participating in the same market. But I hold the majority of the risk. I do. What's wrong with a man saying, I just want to make sure I get paid, motherfucker, after 96 days? Can you guarantee me that? And it's like you cursing at people. Why you gotta be that way? If you know how to run your operation, you should be able to wait 120 days for my money. Motherfucker, Amazon don't wait 120 days. The gas station don't wait 120 days. The light bill don't wait 120 days. The insurance don't wait 120 days. The bank don't wait 120 days. My mortgage don't wait 120 days. The tire shop don't wait 120 days. McDonald's don't wait 120 days. The goddamn post office don't wait 120 days. The court system don't wait 120 days. The child support court don't wait 120 days. Health insurance don't wait 120 days. So tell me again about this 120 days. Only the slave's supposed to wait 120 days. Hey, babe. I need me another black and mild. Give me a second. Give me another second, man. Hey, babe. I'm trying to get my wife in here. Hello. There we go, man. This is the thing, man. Oh, I got you right here. Hurry up and buy. I'm just saying. I just, you know, man. I just believe so much in us. Fucking believe in you. Well, let me correct myself. I believe in this. I believe in this industry. I believe in it. And I also believe we get raked over the coals more and more. As the year progresses, I think I've seen truckers just, they fuck us over so bad. You end up hating this industry. Some of these people just die. How many times you seen truck drivers say, man, getting pulled out of the truck with a body bag? Say, man. Then you get these companies that won't even pay for their bodies to get shipped. I understand that, you know, we got some beautiful people on this earth that started up organizations to get truckers back home. But my question is this. Don't you have a fucking heart or a soul? If you have a driver that passed while on duty, how fucking greedy are you not to be able to pay for his body to be sent back home to his family? And I believe a lot of trucking companies, a lot of truck drivers, even company guys, let these companies off. I'm the first motherfucker to go in that front office. Man, I quit. You already told, you showing me how much you value me. Fuck this load, fuck this truck. Well, D, if you give up now, yeah, man, that's the problem. We first was on our feet. Now we on our knees. Right now, in today's time, November 20th, 2022, we on our fucking stomachs. I'm gonna tell you something. If I still own the truck right now, I'm not putting a motherfucking refrigerator in that damn truck. I'm not putting a microwave in that damn truck. I'm not doing shit. I'm going to go to a restaurant. I hear y'all. Just hear me out. You're going to pay me. I'm going to get my money that I'm worth. I'm not sitting in this bitch like this is a jail cell. I'm not cooking no Benihana in my sleeper. My sleeper is not going to smell like no goddamn beef stew. I'm sorry. That is my sleeping quarters. I'm going to go out there and get me something nice to eat. I'm going to find me a nice ass spot. And I don't give a damn if there's no truck parking. I'm parking. I'm going to fucking Buc-ee's. No trucks allowed. How did you get fucking diesel? Better yet, how did you get the items inside of the grocery store? Oh, through a truck? Okay, then I'm parking my truck right here. We calling the police. It's going to take them about 15 minutes. I only need 5. Police going to come there. What's the problem? Ain't no problem. Well, he trespassed. Okay. I bet you gonna see them damn tire marks when I leave. I'm gonna make sure I jackknife that motherfucking trailer out of there to turn real tight. So those damn trailer tenders just slide. And I'm gonna make sure that bitch hop. Yeah, leave my mark and just pull out. I don't want to hear no truck driver. Oh, you making it bad for the rest of us. They didn't want you there to begin with, motherfucker. Damn, I'm trying to stand up for you. Let me stand up for you, all right? Let me stand up. Shout out to the trucker. I know I'm changing the topic, but shout out to that truck that went to the Keller Kroger's out there in Keller, Texas. If y'all not familiar, well, you have to be a reefer driver. If you're a refrigerated trailer driver, hauler, it's something special about Kroger's. I'm going to start bringing videos in, too, to get y'all aware what I'm talking about. Is that Kroger's out there in Keller, Texas, was well known for not fixing their driveways or the truck parking, sitting area or staging. I should say staging. The staging area where they had boulders, fucking concrete boulders sticking out the dirt. I think it's on YouTube. I'm start doing the bringing up the videos where truck drivers. These are facts. Where truck drivers was pulling into the driveway, checking in, and the guard will say, "Go over there and park until we call you." Now I'm talking about the truckers that will come in at night, make their own time appointment, and get sent to the stage area. They will drive over the driveway, and boom, there go their busted fuel tanks. And then Kroger's will call Keller PD on the trucker, talking about they wasting diesel. Oh, yeah. They got away with that for many and many of years till one truck driver sued the fuck out of him and won. He lost his oil pan in a Peterbilt. He stood up. Out of all those trucks that went there, they lost mud flaps. They had blown tires. A lot of truckers lost oil pans, bumpers, fuel tank. If you've been to Keller, Texas, Keller, Texas, to the Keller Kroger DC, they had one, man, that was one of the worstest, most despicable staging area for trucks. And I'm talking about guys in newer trucks. And I'm talking about, okay, you got a Kenworth, and just any truck, a Freightliner, Cascadia, all OEM, your truck was still getting tore up over there. That's how bad the ground was. Until one truck driver stood up and said, "Oh no," and sued the brakes off their ass. Sued and won. That's the only reason why they changed up the staging area. They got the concrete out. Because you know how the concrete would break off, and it's some thick ass concrete. I'm talking about at least about 8 inches thick. And it had the rebar sticking out. It's like the concrete just disintegrated, right? And they didn't do anything. It's just the potholes, more potholes. Just they'll bring dirt, fill in dirt, and then the dirt would rinse away from the rain. Then you got them sharp ass jagged rocks, concrete. Truck driver is blowing tires, just going to park. Then the truck driver go up there to the guard shack. "Hey man, I just blew a tire." That's not our responsibility. We are not responsible for trucks. "But you told me to park over here." That's not our responsibility. And then they'll call the police and have you trespass. I was like, these motherfuckers, the mafia, until one truck driver say, "No, I'm tired of this shit. Now, you gonna fix my truck." If I'm not mistaken, his oil pan and his fuel tanks, he had like one of those 386 Peterbilts, the side tanks. Yeah, made news. He sued their ass. And that's what we have to do, man. We got to start fighting amongst each other and get out here, man. Yeah, there you go, Calvin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Calvin, Keller with the moon craters. Say, man, isn't that parking lot? That parking lot would tear up a truck, and it's Kroger's property. And they tell trucks to go over there and park, and to turn around, trucks go over there and park, and their trucks will fuck up. Not because of the truck driver, because you're going like 1 mile an hour, if that. You are just barely creeping. Then you hit a bump, boom, a crater. There go your bumper. Soon you hit the crater, it goes boom. and you can't really see at night because you can have your light on, but them craters, they cast a shadow, so you can't really tell the depthness. You can't really tell the depth of the crater. So you just riding, just creeping. You just creeping, and all of a sudden, boom! There go your damn bumper, or there goes your fuel tanks, or so you make it past the crater, right? And you have to back in, like because you backing in against these little barriers. So you'll whip around and you back in, and there goes your fucking mud flaps, both of them. You like what? And you go up to the guard shack. Yeah, you could. Do I need to drop a link, you guys? Let me drop the link, Gavin. Yeah, that shit. That parking lot was the worst, man. Until they got sued. They had to get sued. They had to. Oh, there we go. Yeah, they got sued. They were fucking up trucks. And then when the truck driver would go up there and complain, like, hey, I need your insurance information, they will call the fucking police on you. They will call the police. You like, what? You're not even getting an attitude with them. You showing them, hey, I'm going to need somebody to pay for this. Driver, go back to your truck. Like, huh? So many drivers, man, they did bad. Driver go back to their truck, then get the call to go and get unloaded. What up, Top Rope? Let me bring you in, Top Rope. How you doing today, brother Top Rope?
Hey, what's going on with you, man?
Oh, nothing, brother. What's going on with you?
Ain't nothing. I just having
Yes,
to
sir.
talk.
What up with you, JP3000?
I just happened to tap in. I was like, oh, hell. I said, I was over there this summer. I was like, I know. I know about that, Cobra.
How bad was it this summer? Because
Everything you said, accurate. You do 1 mile an hour.
man,
You be like, you about to fall off a cliff somewhere. My wife thought I was exaggerating. I said, you think of bullshit. And I was seeing these videos. I sent her the videos.
say, man.
That place
Go
is the
ahead.
worst.
My bad.
Nah, that place is the worst, man. Hundreds of mud flaps, brackets,
Yeah.
all over the parking lot. Yeah, like you said, you don't know if it's at nighttime,
Man,
you don't know the depth.
yeah. You'll creep through. You know the one of the telltale signs when you're about to pull into the staging area. You'll see somebody else mud flap right there on the ground. You're like, oh yeah, this is a mud flap eater. Let me go real slow.
Don't
Before
even
you
matter.
know it, you seen reflectors. You start seeing things like, you're like, hold on, that piece belongs on the truck underneath somewhere. People parsing from underneath their tractors right there on the ground.
You're like, damn, what a brake
And
tank we're doing on the ground. For real, though.
Hey, no bullshit, y'all. That's how bad. You like, damn.
And it's
But
messed up,
that's
though.
the thing. Where,
Now, go ahead.
yeah. Now, what you about to say, Gavin? Got it,
I
brother?
said it's messed up, though, because if you coming in, when you coming in, I don't know if they fixed it. It's like a construction zone. And you got to break that hard left. You got to turn left and break the hard left again, and you're right there on top of it. So it ain't like your traditional just pull in and go park over here. Now you kind of like turn in and turn hard left, and you're right there in it. So
You in it?
bent
And
concrete
the
poles.
sad thing is that, yeah,
Yeah, so
it makes no sense, man. It makes no sense because
nah, but like you said, that's probably the worst place I've been to as far as delivering something. Definitely.
oh damn.
Unless
Yeah.
somebody can top
But
that.
man, how's your week been?
I've been sitting at the house, man. Been trying to come out, man. You know, had a load canceled, so I couldn't get out with it. So, we're gonna try to come out real quick and see what we could do. I'm gonna I ain't gonna stay home for Thanksgiving. I'll come back Christmas time. But if I'm still here Thanksgiving, then I'm here.
Oh damn! You about to go ahead and go sightsee the U.S.
Yeah, I've been here a couple of weeks now. So, but I'm gonna get back out there. Run it to right before Christmas and come on in. But if nothing, like I said, if nothing happens, I'll just be here for Thanksgiving.
Well, there's nothing wrong with it, man. You know, do you? Yeah. Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Do you see the market kind of drying up a little bit? Do you see a dry up, basically?
Oh yeah, the dry up's out there. They try to do like this little quick rush real quick, this week, I should say. But other than that, we'll see what happens right after Thanksgiving. But yeah, it's just drying up like hell. A lot of cancellations, stuff like that, or something crazy going on with the load, So, but yeah, it done dried up. But there's still loads to be had here and there.
Okay, then. Okay, long as you still able to operate. Well, man, you saved up $2.5 million. Leave some money out there for us small guys.
I spent 2.8. Oh man. Telling you, man. Oh man.
Oh man.
I was trying to hit that damn lottery, man. Oh man, I was trying to hit that billion.
Me too, man. Me too.
Oh man. Yeah.
Oh man. Oh man. And I was trying to hit that too, pimp.
Yeah. I spent some money this year though, so it's kind of is what it is this year.
Yeah. Well, you can look forward to the next year though. Next year.
I'm working on some stuff.
It's stronger than this year.
Yeah. I'm trying to work on some things,
Okay, man. Yeah. But other than that, man, everything else been operating smoothly. I've seen your videos. You got your trucks, all of them ready to go, and you almost had a few close calls. But other than that, you still like you ready. You just need the brokers to pay up, and you able to do what you need to do.
Yeah, I had a couple of close calls. I had two myself, and then one yesterday with one of the other trucks. I don't even know what that was. My phone went off. When I looked down at the phone, I was like, the hell just happened there? Go hit the video. I'm like, oh shit. Like yeah. But he said, you should have seen that lady's face. She dropped her head like it was over. But she did. She just turned that without looking. These people out here, man. I was looking at the videos, just running. I was like, oh, maybe he's speeding in the parking lot or something. He slammed the brakes. But it's got like 3 different versions of, the download, because one of them won't download completely. And it'll show the speed, truck number, and all that stuff. And I said, oh, he only doing like 20 something. And I see this car. I was like, I'm looking. I'm like, okay. I was like, oh, no, the hell she did. I was like, turning right out in front of him. Wrong way.
Oh, damn.
So, yeah, man.
Wrong way?
It was a yield. She's supposed to go right. I guess it was off the service road, and she's changed her mind and said, nah, I'm going to go left without looking. She went left without looking.
Oh man, thankfully she didn't cause, it was an accident. Thankfully it didn't occur, right?
Yeah. So I called the driver yesterday.
We got a little delay, I think.
Oh my. Okay.
What to do?
I called the driver yesterday.
What the driver say?
I said, you lose your fuel tanks yesterday? Or this morning? He said, what the hell you mean I lost my fuel tanks? I said, you hit the hell out them brakes. I almost ran into your dog. He's like, what you mean I almost lost my fuel tank?
Oh man.
Like, them jokes look like you hit them hard enough for them damn fuel tanks to come on. Oh, man. But yeah, there's always something,
Oh
though.
man.
There's always something.
Yes, sir, man. Oh man. It's always something, but let's get ready for tomorrow, man, and make it happen.
Yeah.
Get ready for first thing Monday stock market. Let's see what the rate's gonna be tomorrow morning.
It's either it might be tomorrow, it might be Wednesday. That's when DAT gonna crash. Get ready. That's what they do. Mondays, Fridays, and holidays. They do it every damn time. Like, these motherfuckers, man. Like, think about it, man. It's like every time. It's like on a Monday morning, majority to about between 8 and like 11, or right before the day before the holiday, or right when everybody's coming back out, and it just crashes. Like, we pay y'all how much money for this shit to be doing this shit, man? Like, imagine you paying Verizon.
Yeah.
I mean, Verizon.
And don't give you a refund.
They can give you $25, but but imagine you on Verizon, right? I know Verizon has its issues, and like every Monday or something, or every whenever, they just have this mega crash. Nobody can make a phone call. Like, get the fuck out of here with that shit, man. Like, y'all know that shit is y'all staging that shit, man. Yep. Facts. It's coming. Just you heard
that, brother.
You heard it here. It's coming this week.
So Top Rope is saying that low board with the crash is coming from the Top Rope with a goddamn Suplex on you guys' apps. They about to crash the apps this week. It makes sense to me. It's the reset. Every time they crash, they always reset the rates
market
to a lower rate. Awesome. Yeah.
It's gonna happen. So you said I got a delay on my joint or something?
What does that?
Hold on, maybe I'll turn my Wi-Fi.
I'm trying to see.
I switched
Cal a real one. I seen him helping.
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear
Did
me?
I just say hello? No. Oh man, but yeah, I switched it to the Wi-Fi.
It might take a second. I'm just looking at your avatar.
Oh, you saw me out there, man, and Jay Chris, what the fuck was that? Not Dixon, Tennessee. It was like the 126 or something about a few weeks ago. Yeah, this dude, man, I had said it on Facebook. I said, this dude done busted the tanks on the damn coming out the parking lot or something. Dude had a classic. I mean, he probably watching now, matter of fact. I told him, tap in and watch, everybody. His fuel tank was leaking, man. He had like some 150s. He hit a moon crater in the parking lot. That's what he did, he said.
Ooh.
He was full of fuel, man. I was
helping his soap.
Yeah. It was telling them that. And I just happened to stop. That's all. I had pulled up. I said, let me check. Yeah, I had dropped my phone. And I pulled up and I pulled in a little lot across the street. And dude shit was hanging. I was like, damn. But I got up under there, he went up under there. I was helping him out with the straps and shit. I had to, Chris. I had to keep it pushing after that. But yeah, go ahead, Darryl.
Hey, I would say driver, just keep y'all a bar of soap with you, man. Keep a bar of soap. When you get the fuel leak, rub that bar of soap across that motherfucker. It'll get it to stop.
Yep.
It'll get it to stop. Just don't stop at the weigh station. Just keep on way. Do a John Cena. You don't see me when you go past the weigh station. Never look them in the eye. Now, if you look them in the eyes, like you saying "F you." Now, hey, just don't stop. Don't stop if you got a leaking fuel tank. Well, yeah, man. So, yeah, we just been easy tonight on the podcast, man. We lost a real one.
Yeah, what was up? What was up with that? I seen
Yeah.
something. I was like, about the driver.
He passed away.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Sorry
a carrier. He's been on the podcast before. It's all right, man. Better place, man. Yeah, he just accomplished his dream. He just had his direct. Let him know, hey, man, all of our relationship has paid off. We're giving you the route. You got it. This dude was on the A. And just think about it. Just one day you're here and everything you wanted, you excited. Then
Right.
you don't wake up from that sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, and that's what we're telling guys, man, just prep yourself. Yeah. Prep yourself, have backup plans. He had backup plans, but there's a lot of people that drive trucks that thinks that nothing could never happen to them. And they need to start investing in their self, their backup plan, having some money set to the side. Just have something.
Yeah, it gotta be like
if it's just
gotta be a plan B or something somewhere.
yeah. Cause we see what these plans, what the broker's doing.
Man,
if you dependent solely on a broker, say
there be some
your
weeks
road just gonna be rough. It just gonna.
Yeah. There be some weeks I be ready to just say park these shits. I'm done with them. I was like, I'll come back later on. It just just the amount of crap that I had to put up with for the year. So this year is a straight up loss. So they ain't even no capping or nothing on there. It's just a loss. So too much been going on this year. So people be thinking like, yeah, it's looking easy. He be making, nah, bro. I just, done dealt with different things. You wanna go get 3-4 trucks, run. Yeah, you gonna have to wake up. Like I said yesterday, you gonna have to wake up 3 a.m. sometimes. You don't want to, but you got to. And if you still a driver, shit, even worse.
Thank you, Chris.
So
yeah,
you gotta put up with a lot of extra stuff, and that's what we got them dispatches or whatever. Nah, man, it ain't that. You gotta deal with other moving components to the business when it comes down to it.
Yeah, you got to deal with drivers not showing up, being able to go and drop a trailer if the customer need it because the driver hasn't got up out of bed. It's a hands-on.
Yeah.
It's truly hands-on. It's hands-on, and you got to be able to get behind the wheel at any given time, at a moment's notice. And I don't know if a lot of people know, but that's why a lot of small entrepreneurs don't take vacations. Because their business needs them. They have to be the emergency backup. Because if they remove themselves from that equation, they risk either losing or having a very difficult time to go back to normal operations. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in consideration. But if you're planning on growing, go ahead and grow. I'm sorry, Calvin. Go ahead.
Nah, I was just saying in most cases, like my wife said, but you the main muscle behind the whole thing, like, so which I know that, but I can't have drivers duplicate what I be doing or whatever. So I wish I could make clones, but that's just what it is.
Yeah. Well, you guys, man, do y'all have anything on your mind y'all want to ask Calvin or me? I know Calvin got a little delay. Calvin, try to leave leave back out and come right back in. I'm gonna drop the link back in.
All right,
I'm gonna
bet.
drop it right back right here. All right, because it's just a slight delay. I'm gonna post it right there. You guys got any questions, man? Because it's that power hour. It's Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Really appreciate it. You know, I think I like this circle, right? We are copacetic, keeping it easy, but at the same time, we want to be better. I don't know everything, and we need to start having some discussions. And I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me bring Calvin back in. Correct me if I'm wrong. Hey, Calvin.
Yeah. Got me?
That's got to be all right. That's got to be my internet. Yeah, I got you. Hey, Super Ego. I remember that trucking company, Super Ego.
Yeah, they've been catching a lot of smoke lately, you know.
Yeah, but
Lots of smoke.
yeah. They doing some PR. They are doing PR like a motherfucker right now.
Oh yeah,
They are
yeah.
coming out PR strong. Woke strong. WOKE strong.
I saw it was crazy because, you know, what's her name? I mean, we've been seeing and heard suspect things about him. And then what's her name went over there? Well, I heard a few people went over there. The girl Keeping It 100 went over there. And then she went off about him. And then I always see something about him. Either it's on the broker side, double brokering and stuff like that.
What up, Ghost Town?
And you know, lawsuits.
Where are they located at?
Somewhere up there around Chicago, I guess. I ain't gonna say in Chicago, but they within like 50 miles of Chicago, I assume. They got too many company names under their umbrella. You know, so but somebody said it was close to out.
Yeah.
Somebody said it was closer out. I think it was them. Closer in western Illinois, up there west of Chicago or whatever. And then they moved or something. Somebody said they got in a big wreck one time and they end up having some issues, but I don't know how true that is. All I can go off of what I see ex-drivers saying, what they post, stuff like that. You know, and I always say this, and it's not just them.
Yeah,
Well, go ahead. My bad.
No, what you about to say?
It ain't
got a little delay. Just let you know. It's like a 1 second.
Oh, yeah. It ain't just them, but it's a lot of companies up there in that area, man. It's just, I mean, can it be anybody? But we know Chicago's heavy. That Chicago area is heavy with companies like that, and they don't have to be Russian or whatever. They could be whatever, Romanian, whoever they are. But it's a bunch of them up there that got some funny style operations, man. But people always, and I always say they run up there like it's the Underground Railroad. They run up there, they treat me like family. And like, yeah, until you keep doing enough dumb shit and they get rid of you. Now you don't want, you know, you hate them now, you know. But and that's happened almost to 90% of the ones I've seen that make a complaint about them, whether it's Ego or whoever.
Wow.
Ego. What's the other one? What was the other wave? VL. All of them. So I mean, but people go where they want to go. You know, I don't stop people from going anywhere. I just know based off of dealing with certain ones and seeing certain ones. You know, I mean, the proof is there. I don't care how much PR you do. I don't care. I don't care how much PR you do. It's already out there. It's there. So you can do all the damage control you want.
Well, they trying damage control right now. And I must say, I seen something. I watched the video. And black men. Not all black men. Black men. We have been free for a long time. I'm just saying. I've seen some videos. I'm like, I swear that I'm watching a Southern video
Yeah. That's
that's
the
in 1901.
That's the way I tried to describe it without. That's the way I tried to describe it without going too far. It's like
I'ma say it.
y'all really out here like
Negroes,
y'all on the Underground
you're making us look
Railroad,
bad.
man. You really out here like you're on the Underground
Yeah,
Railroad. and
you're
shit.
making us look bad.
Man. Yeah.
Man, you putting us goddamn 30,000 years in reverse. So shaking their hand with both hands. I'm like, I'm looking at this like I'm watching the video. It's all on YouTube. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all acting like you didn't have no other opportunity. You got a CDL. Yeah, just no option. That's the only one that will hire a black person.
Mm-hmm. You know what it is. It's not all of them.
Man.
It's not all of them that went to these companies, but so many of them that.
Man, they ain't all of them.
They got.
It's the one they put on the camera. They put the motherfuckers in front of the camera. That's just my opinion. I'm basing this off of who do they choose to put in front of the fucking camera.
Right.
Right. And the ones they put in front of the fucking camera, I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, some people, okay, you might not have any options. You probably just, I don't know, maybe you just came out of prison or something. I don't know what the story may be behind some people. But then some people, you're just a flat out fuck up. Now some people go, well, we all fail. No. There's people that fail, just they trying. There's people that are straight fuck ups. Their middle name is, when they birth certificate, it says fuck up. And, then you want to go over there and continue to be a fuck up. And then you get mad because they'll let you fuck up a little bit. But when you start fucking up too much, now you mad at them because they got rid of your ass or whatever they did to you. You knew what you was getting in when you went there.
Yep. You're fucking up. And here go the thing when you can't deny your fuck ups. You knowingly running double law book. Mm-hmm. You knowingly.
You know that.
Eventually, your time's gonna catch it. Yeah. So you get in an accident and fuck up and your CDLs get taken away. Don't blame the company. You
know what you were signing up for. I mean, well, y'all used to do it too. Yeah, we used to do it, but nobody forced me to do it. Well, you go over there and you went over there for that reason.
I'm not going to run it.
Yeah.
There you go.
You went there for that reason and others. Well, they don't check this and they don't. They're not gonna drug test me because I smoke crack and shit or whatever the fuck you do. It's like those are the reasons why you go to places.
Man,
like
I pop pills.
Yeah. Then you get mad when you get caught up.
I had a guy that did a drug test.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Calvin. Go ahead. We got a little delay. You said
I don't know why my joint
get caught up.
They get mad when they get caught up for doing the dumb shit you knew you shouldn't have been doing in the first place, but you kept winging it until whatever, You got nobody to blame but yourself.
Yeah. And some of these guys, oh man, you got heroin. You test positive for heroin. Man, hey, can you say, nah, pimp, we ain't saying shit. Nah, we ain't lying. I have to turn this shit in.
Hello. Do y'all do random?
I had a guy.
Yeah, you dumb bitch. Yeah. We do those. Yes, we take pre-employment drug screens. What the fuck is wrong with you? They ask dumb questions. Are you allowed to drink in the truck? Stupid shit. Like, I'm not saying you can't drink in that motherfucker, but what the fuck you like? It's just like
now you just red flagged yourself. You just red flagged your own self. Oh man.
but that's what it be,
Oh
man.
man. Now I'm gonna need 2 drug tests from you.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. That's what it
But
is,
these
man.
guys, man. But yes, sir. But man, I want to take the time out to thank everybody for stopping in. Hey, Calvin, we're about to get ready to wrap it up, but I just really want to tell you guys I appreciate you and thank you for stopping in. Thank you, Top Rope, for coming through and dropping some of that that content on us, brother, in the conversation.
That's all it is, man.
You got any last words, brother?
Nah, that's all it is, man. You know, stay safe out there. You know, don't let them brokers get you. You know, they out there with that $1.20, man. That $1.20. I seen a dude, man. He said, was it yesterday or on Friday? He said, "Man, I ran out of fuel." This is one of those like what we talking about now. Man, I ran out of fuel in a curve. Like he's trying to blame it on the curve. Going to the truck stop to get fuel. You on them $1.20 a mile loads, you would have had some fucking fuel, man. Like, what the fuck? You can't just swipe your card and get some fuel? Like, he was trying to blame it on the curve. He was like, I ran out of fuel on a curve at a residential street. Like, you trying to blame everything except for yourself for running out of fuel.
That's the new truck driver, man. Not the new ones. That is just, oh man, I gotta say drug users. I'm gonna have to go with drug users. It's just, goddamn, no brain cells. Lack of brain cells.
I told him, I said,
lack of them.
I said, I bet
But
you.
anyway, man.
I said, I bet you was running them $200 convoy loads, huh? He said, we used a fuel card, though.
I'm trying to stop it, man. Stop.
I was like, you making it worse for yourself, man. I mean, I know you had one of them fucking loads, but we had a fuel card, so why you didn't use it? $200 loads to get your ass in that bullshit, man. You running 150 miles for $200. What's wrong with your ass?
Oh,
Get back home. I get back home though. I do like 2 a day. Like, yeah, all right. Shoot. Now it costs you like what? I wonder how much was that fuel bill. I said that's your fault. Now you gotta pay that bill. You know. Now that's gonna cost you what? Like $500, $600. They're gonna charge you $9 again. Fuel already $5, so they're gonna charge you $9 a gallon for the fuel. I better quit fucking around out there, man. Like shit. Oh yeah, and if you really want to blame it on, if you want to blame it on the curve, and if it was tilted, it's even worse because what will take 25 gallons to get you going, go take you 50 to get you going because your truck's leaning. Your fucking truck leaning and shit. Like, now you got the cops out there. You need to hurry up and get this out of here within 2 hours, or else we're gonna write you a ticket. We're gonna tow you out of here. You better hurry up.
Oh, you won't do that shit again. Oh, man.
They'll do it, man. They did me like that in Indiana when my toolbox broke. Brand new step deck, man. It was like 10 years ago. And damn toolboxes fell off. And then Indiana highway with trucks. I can't go nowhere. My toolbox dragging. So I'm sitting on the side of the road. You got 2 hours to get this done, so we're going to have to wait, tow your ass out of here. That motherfucker cut off. Yeah, man.
Oh man. Well, brother, man. Well, I thank you, brother. I thank you, man. And we're gonna do it again tomorrow night, brother. But thank you for stopping by.
All right, man. We'll holler at you.
All right, later. All right, you guys, man. Thank y'all for tuning in for another great podcast. Thank you, S125, JP3000, J Chris, Triple D, Ghost Town Bullies, and everybody else that came through, man. Hurry up and buy. I'll catch y'all tomorrow, man. Shout out to Kenneth Walker. May you shine upon us, brother. And you will always be here within spirit. All right? So you guys be safe out there. Keep yourself safe. Love life. Live life. And thank you. Catch y'all tomorrow. Later.